Hi there everyone, hope you're well. Thanks for joining us here on the second green at Howley Hall. I'm joined by Ben Hutchinson, who's the latest in a line of fantastic players to come out of the club here at Howley. Ben has qualified for the Open Championship at Royal St George's next week, and we thought we'd just have a bit of a look at some of the clubs in your bag, as well as talk a little bit about obviously qualifying for your first major. That must be an unbelievable feeling, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say until I get there. I don't think it'll really sink in.
Looking forward to it though, yeah?
Oh yeah,
massively,
awesome, yeah.
Obviously Travis Matthew have looked after you as well. It's the first tournament you'll have played as a Travis Matthew ambassador, if you like, so it's great that they've looked after you with your clothing and everything for this week.
Yeah, a big thank you really. It's awesome gear. I've seen it in our shop at Howley Hall for a long time, and then watching John Rahm wear it to win the US Open, so it'll be nice to wear.
So it'd be good to get a practice round in with John as
Yeah,
well, wouldn't it?
yeah,
St.
hopefully.
George's. So you've seen this bag for the first time as well. So this is the limited edition 2021 Open Championship Royal St George's bag with the head covers as well, inspired by the 1960s music scene from Carnaby Street, and it's funky to say the least.
Very,
isn't it? Yeah,
very funky.
Bright. So no one's going to miss you at St George's using this. Head covers are cool as well. So we've got the dove on the top there as well. So really harping back to that kind of 60s sort of theme as well. The colourway is vibrant, and there's lots of different patterns and stuff on it as well, isn't there? So yeah, this whole almost like the yellow submarine.
I mean, all the Callaway players will stand out, that's for sure.
Definitely. And going on to that, so let's talk a little bit about equipment. Now, we know links golf is very much about not just hitting the ball well off the tee, but also being able to change flight and things like that depending on the wind. So let's talk a little bit about probably one of the most important clubs in your bag, the driver, right? So this is one that's gone in the bag this season, hasn't it? The new Epic Max LS. Talk to us a little bit about what that does for you.
I mean, driver's generally my favourite club. I just get it. I mean, when I get that out, it's just to hit it as hard as I can, really. So links golf, I mean, I will probably hit that a lot at St George's, but in qualifying I just laid up all short of all the bunkers, so I won't really change that game plan. And if I do need driver, it's getting a whack.
Absolutely.
It's getting a whack.
Well, yeah, obviously depending on the conditions and the wind, that's obviously very, very important. Now, when you say laying up short of bunkers and things like that, so potentially this is going to get a bit of an out in as well. So we've got 3 wood here, Epic Speed, again new in the bag for this season. What have you found with the flight of this compared to the one that you had before?
Well, I've never really liked a 3 wood. I've never found something I got on with, but I mean that's been very good this season. I can hit a very low stinger, so I mean that might come in handy.
Absolutely, yeah. You're probably going to use that a hell of a lot. Now, at the other end of the bag, so short game is obviously very important. Links golf, you tend to, even through no fault of your own, can sometimes be short-sided.
Yeah.
You can hit good shots and end up in bad places. So talk to us about wedges. So you've got 46, 52, 58 in Jaws MD5. Talk to us a little bit about your wedge set. Have you always had the same lofts? Is it always the same kind of?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of players do have 4 wedges, but I've gone for 3. I prefer a 3 iron. Okay. But I have a 46 pitching wedge. A lot of players have a normal wedge, but I like that because that gives me another around the green, another option, and out of bunkers. 52, I mean, yeah, that's just a stock 52. And then lob wedge 58. I mean, I would prefer a 60, but I need, for the distance wise,
just gaps the set a bit better.
Yeah.
I mean, many of you won't know, but probably I think your biggest strength from when I've played with you is that sort of 120 yards in, being able to change the flights of your wedges. And I would put money on you to hit it within 10 foot from anywhere really in that distance, and certainly I think it's probably the biggest strength in your game, isn't it? So having a wedge set up like this is obviously going to help you to score better. What have you found with the Jaws kind of grooves? Do you find on those, so I use these wedges myself, and I find very much on those shorter kind of partial shots you get loads more spin than any other wedge I've tried. So that's going to be really important. Like I say, if you short side yourself, you need to get one up and down over a bunker. Is that something that you found when you've used them?
Yeah,
as
I mean,
well?
I used the ones before. Is it the Mac Daddy 4s?
Yeah.
I mean, and these are a lot better. There's a big difference, and I mean, I don't know, if you strike it, it's going to be good, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, certainly. I think the groove pattern really, having that kind of jaws groove does just grab the ball a bit better, doesn't it, on those like 30, 40 yarders and stuff. So let's move to the money maker then. Yeah, the end of your bag. This is going to get the most shots at Royal St George's. Of anything else in your bag, talk to us a little bit about that as well.
Well, I'm pretty bad at changing putters, but this has been in my bag all season so far. I mean, I've changed the grip 3 or 4 times, but it's been going good. I mean, last week I probably putted the best I've ever putted, so yeah, it will be staying.
So, Stroke Lab, is that something you've used before? Is this the first time you've used it?
No, the first time I've had a Stroke Lab.
Okay.
And
what do you find with that as opposed to a normal?
It just feels a lot more balanced from the grip end down, which is good. And then it's the first time I've had a white hot, and I see a lot of the players using them. Never had one myself, and yeah, it's a lot softer, which I like.
Yeah, particularly on the quick greens, I think you can feel like you can still hit putts, can't you? Whereas
definitely.
Sometimes I think those milled and more solid faces, you kind of get some jumpers on putts, don't you? Sometimes. And is that a shape that you're kind of used to? That sort of fang number 7 kind of shape? Is that something? Yeah,
a mallet putter is something I would like to use a blade, but not good enough. Yeah, not good enough really for a blade. So yeah, number 7 fang has been my go-to.
Cool. Hopefully you found that really interesting. I certainly have. Can't wait to see Ben there at the Open. I'm sure you can't wait to get there and hit that first tee shot on Thursday morning.
Hopefully I don't top it, but
exactly, absolutely. Thanks very much, and see you all very, very soon.